Hi Leo, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your reading for the month of September. So I just want to let you know that I recorded your whole video, and for whatever reason, the first half did not save. Luckily, all that was in the first, it really wasn't the first half, it was just a tiny bit. All that was me talking about the meditation that came through and shuffling and laying out the cards as I went along. Okay, so what you're going to see now is me talking about the meditation that came through, and then the video is going to jump to the cards already laid out and me beginning to talk about each one. So luckily it didn't cut out too much of the actual interpretation of the reading. It kind of cut out in two perfect chunks that allow me to re-record the first one for you. Technology. So here we go. The meditation that came through for you, Leo, was first I saw just this thing ticking back and forth like this. And then I realized, I was like, is it a clock? Is it a metronome? And I realized it was a windshield wiper. And so we're in a car, you're driving, it's pouring, raining, it's a crazy storm out, and you're driving along a bit of a windy road with cliffs. Yes, it's kind of a movie scene, all right? All the windows are up, obviously it's raining, and you've got the music blaring, and it is like metal music. I mean, you are, and it matches your mood. And I even heard you say that you were glad that the weather outside matched how you felt inside, because you were absolutely raging, furious, Leo, just like it, upset, very emotional, just like driving through the rain. And then but it felt good. It felt like a catharsis that was really, really necessary. And then you rounded this corner and drove into a tunnel, and then like, shoo, that was it. That was it. It's like you went somewhere else that I wasn't allowed to see at that time, and then came back to it. So started recording the original version. Okay, so interesting reading coming out there. All right, so now what you're missing on camera, and my apologies that you don't get to see the shuffle, and you don't get to see the cards actually come out, but now we're going to skip to the cards already being on the table, and I'm going to talk to you about the reading as it comes out. All right, so thanks for bearing with me on that little technology hiccup. Here we go. So what I'm trying to say is there's changes on the material plane here in Virgo season, because Virgo takes ideas and brings them into tangible reality. So something is shifting in your tangible reality here. Based on that meditation, it may be emotional for you. It may be an emotional shift, but it feels like one that is bringing you to a new life. It is bringing you to something new here, and eventually bringing you emotional fulfillment. So don't worry too much. This is really positive change. But it is change, and the process of change is never easy. So here we have this change shifting. There's something shifting in terms of power. Power is shifting in your life. The power dynamics are shifting. Your personal power is shifting. Somebody else's ability or whatever to have power over you, perhaps. That dynamic, the balance of power is shifting, and I believe in your favor. And this is divinely guided. Temperance. The unseen hands are at work here. They have been at work in this situation for you. Here you are coming into your power, coming into the emperor energy. The fullness of your inner emperor is now rising because it is time. And the reason I say that is because the Wheel of Fortune is here. It is time for you to rise up in the tangible world, because the sun is in Virgo. It's time for you to rise up. It's just time. It's time for this change, even if it brings you, even if it feels difficult for you emotionally. It's absolutely time for this. I keep saying it's time because apparently it's time. Speaking of, Eight of Wands. All right, a card of it's time. a card of energy quickly coming in or progressing forward, launching into new places. You know, this is swift movement of the soul. I'm getting that once you come into your power, this is coming out right. Okay, all right. Aquarius. This is coming out. See it? The winds of change. The vehicle or the carrier pigeon that brings the message of change. Or the wind beneath the wings of change. And it has something to do with an Aquarius for somebody. If you are not dealing with an Aquarius specifically, then this Aquarius energy is here to talk about strikes of lightning. It's talking about Uranus. We've got Jupiter up here and Uranus down here. Also, very Saturn energy is present with these three. It's because I keep hearing it's time. The South Node and Saturn are right next to each other right now. It's time to move on from the past energies because we're prepping for this shift into 2020, which, by the way, is the year of the Emperor. 2020, 2 + 2 is 4. This is the 4th card in the tarot. It is an Emperor year. It's a deeply powerful year, and it's a time for you to come into your power so that others can no longer hold power over you. Super important theme in 2020, and it's vital that you get comfortable in your own power before 2020 hits. You understand? You step into the role that you are meant to step into before 2020 hits, and September is a big catalyst for that. Some information is coming in, perhaps regarding an Aquarius in your life, that's going to bring big change. Maybe you are the one delivering this information, since it kind of goes like this. You come into your power and you deliver the information, or you move things forward. You're moving things forward towards judgment because it's time to shed a skin. It's Judgment Day for this situation, and here's where I'm bringing in your August readings. End of July, the 3 readings in August for you. There was this Queen of Wands energy in your life. Mother, partner, business person, whatever. There is this energy in your life that has power over you. If I'm, that group of Leos that I've been channeling and talking to, you're who I'm talking to right now. Again. This group, this energy of you coming to this person and just wanting to give them love, and them just sort of being like, okay, well, here, I'll give you this to keep you satisfied. I'll give you this to keep you hooked. But in reality, they don't much care about you. Okay? Or it's an energy that really isn't serving you because it's not giving you what you need. And you are the Emperor, Leo. This is you coming into your firepower in a big way. And so once you realize your power, you're not going to want to stay in the vicinity of that Queen of Wands energy anymore, because it's like, why would I? I don't get anything that I need in this situation. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm shedding this skin once and for all. It's time for me to come out the other side of that tunnel something else. Shedding the skin, I just got the image of going through the tunnel. You get me? Throwing cards. Leo, you get me. You get me all. But this is good. I told you in August, I was like, I don't want to read about this situation again. I do not want to come into your September reading and be like, there's that Queen of Wands again. Oh my God. But you know what? I don't see her. That energy, not gender specific. I don't see that Queen of Wands anywhere on here. So yes, Leo, what I see is you taking your power. What I see is you shedding a skin. What I see is communication coming in that is explosive and changes things for you in a very tangible way. The Two of Swords is here, and I'm not sure why. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to take a clarity on that. I mean, I feel like this is where you have been, because this is where you've been a bit, Leo, in this like shit or get off the pot energy, you know, unable to make a choice, feeling like stagnant motion, like you really can't see the way forward, okay? But I'm not sure why this is showing up for you. It feels like it wants to, maybe that's the skin you're shedding. It could be talking about that, but it feels like there's something else. So we'll take some clarity on that in just a second. But your reading is finishing off here with this beautiful combination. The Queen of Cups. We are replacing Queen of Wands energy for Queen of Cups energy. Leo. This is so good. Look at this. Okay, I always talk about this card being like somebody's pouring liquid gold. Can you see it? Dripping liquid gold, meaning emotional gold. That emotional fulfillment deep inside of yourself, that feeling is that liquid gold. And you know what it is too? It's this feeling, this newfound maybe feeling that you can trust your intuition, because the Queen of Cups is talking about the emotional, intuitive realm. This card is feeling you, and it's interesting coming out, you know, down here underneath of this, you coming into your power in a very outward, tangible, 3D expressive way out in the world. Internally, Leo, here's what's going on. You're coming into, and part of the reason why you are finally able to come into this external power is because you found your internal power. And Leo, your internal power is in the realm of the intuitive, in the realm of the emotional, in the realm of what you know to be true, even though you can't see it with your eyes. You understand me? Deeply emotional. And listen, that meditation that came through, this is deeply emotional for you, whatever this shift is. But I'm telling you, it's bringing liquid gold. It is bringing you this energy of emotional fulfillment, getting away from this energy that you have been in, shedding that skin, stepping into your power brings you emotional alignment, spiritual, intuitive alignment. And then we have the Star card, which is the beautiful card of like, now I'm hearing now you're on your path. Now you're on your path. Not that you weren't on your path before, but it's like now you're on a path towards what you really wish and hope and desire for yourself. That you're following that star. See it? You're following that star. It's interesting that, sorry, almost sneezed. Okay. It's interesting that that we've got two energies of Aquarius. We've got the literal Aquarius card, and then the star card is Aquarius energy in the tarot. So some of you may really be dealing with an Aquarius energy. I'm just going to say that. And it did come out reverse, so it feels to me kind of like for those of you dealing with Aquarius, maybe your Queen of Wands is an Aquarius or has like Aquarius energy, because it does feel like that is what's shifting. That's the news that's coming in, and here we have it upside down in favor of Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning, okay? That's only for a select few of you here. But for everybody else, and including, you know, for those of you who are dealing with an Aquarius, This whole thing is like divinely guided by that North Star. Shining your way forward. I just got this image, almost like a Star Wars type image, like traveling at the speed of light. When you entered that tunnel, when you were driving your car and you entered that tunnel, I know now why I couldn't see where you were going, because now I'm getting it. It's almost like suddenly you drive into the tunnel and you're having this like emotional experience and you're raging, you got the music going and the windshield wipers and it's just like everything, storm, why is everything terrible? And then all of a sudden it's like you're whoosh. Before you know it, you're transported. You're in this tunnel and you're traveling at the speed of light and you're going through space. It's like zoom, like you're being zoom, like sorry, it's like happening faster than I have words. Like it's like Star Wars, like you're being sucked through at the speed of light towards this star. You're traveling at the speed of light towards this star. And like before you know it, you have this cosmic perspective. And you know, and when you get to the star, Ace of Cups. New beginning in love. New beginning for your heart. New start. 4, emotional fulfillment. It's almost like this is the cup that's dropping that liquid gold right there. That's kind of like what I'm seeing now. Some sort of new beginning for your heart, an offer of love, a feeling of deep and utter fulfillment in your heart space. Maybe with somebody else, maybe with this star. Maybe some of you are swapping one Aquarius for another. I don't know. But this star, because you're being transported, I'm telling you, like speed of light, out of your like grief, rage, anger in the aftermath of this situation. It's like you're being transported to your star. And that's a new start for your heart. That's where the love is. It's exquisite. Leo, wow, wow. Such a relief. I feel it. I actually like kind of feel your, maybe you can see it on my face. Like I feel your emotional exhaustion. Like I can barely keep my eyes open suddenly and I'm just like, whew. But there's this feeling of like, okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Hold on. I wanted to clarify that 2 of Swords. No, I am not supposed to use that deck. Okay. So clarifying the 2 of Swords, please. Sorry, I gotta listen when I'm being told, you know. Clarifying the 2 of Swords for Leo, please. Why is the 2 of Swords here at the bottom of this reading for September? Oh, Empress. Okay. So that's just telling me that, oh. Listen, I did not want to bring her up. But like I said, I kind of gotta go where I'm being guided here. One moment, please. Yeah, there she is. Listen, hopefully this is like one of the last times we see her. Here she is, the Queen of Wands. Said person that we've been talking about this whole time. This has been you, Leo. You've been in this stalemate between this Queen of Wands energy and this other energy. And this has been coming up in every reading for you, is like there's always another queen energy. It's been the Queen of Pentacles. Now it's an Empress, which is very Queen of Pentacles energy, but like upgraded, you know, major arcana version of, and you know, I've been talking about the false mother energy for some of you. This false mother, the Queen of Wands. And this is the real McCoy right here, the Empress. This is the mother energy of the tarot. abundance, often depicted as pregnant, ready to give birth to new life, to vitality, to abundance, to a garden that blooms and grows. It's like these might be two energies in your life that you've been stuck between. Clearly, the Empress is what you are moving towards. Oh, yep. Sorry, sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake because here we have it. I mean, you can't write it, Leo. This is wild. Here it is, the Emperor and the Empress. This is it right here. This is, I mean, I don't have to say anything else, do I? You're inviting in. When you become the Emperor, you're ready for an Empress. Whatever that means. Career. Partnership. Community. Family. When you become the Emperor and take your power, you invite in the proper balance. You invite in energy that is true nurturance, because there's something to nurture now. And it's coming in. I think this is your Ace of Cups. This is your new beginning for your heart. This is the emotional fulfillment, Queen of Cups, Empress energy. Sorry, we had to bring her up, but I'm putting her back. She's going over here because I think it's done. It's this now. I see now why they wanted me to use this deck. Wow, I'm putting this Empress up here with you, Leo. The true mother, the true nurturer has entered the playing space. All right, let's get you a liminal space card here for Leo in September. Yeah. Try the opposite, which is like what you have, you know, I think that is indicating your shift. The shift that happens is like, try the opposite of what you've been doing. You've been sitting in here taking shit from this Queen of Wands for long enough. How about you try the opposite? That's like the energy I'm getting off of that. What else can we get for Leo from the liminal space deck? Anything else for September for Leo? Yeah, because interdependence as opposed to codependence. Two very different beings, the crocodile and the bird here. Two very different beings, totally solid in their own beingness, end up having this mutual, beneficial, dynamic, interdependent relationship. Yes, they depend on one another. Yes, they offer one another something here. The bird cleans the crocodile's teeth. The crocodile offers the bird something to eat. This is, let's do this. Just to drive it home. How about you try the opposite? Whatever tactics you've been trying with this Queen of Wands energy in your life, trying to get the bread, trying to get the meal, trying to get satiated from this person, you're never going to get it, never going to get it. Try the opposite. I'm putting that over here. Try the opposite And then here we have interdependence. I just saw 2222. Twos are partnerships, so like doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you it is. This is gorgeous, Leo. I'm so excited for you. I'm overjoyed and I'm freaking proud because it's really hard to make changes like this. I'm proud to be in community with people who are willing to make the changes in their life that are right for them, because that is the hard work. That is the hardest thing in the world, to have to do that. But it is our work. It's our task to stand up for ourselves and to move into rhythms and harmonies and relationships and co-creationships and interdependence-ships that are right, that make us happy, that bring us emotional fulfillment. It's vital. So anyway, I just got to gush for a minute because I'm blessed to be in a community of people who are actively doing that work, and I'm honored to be part of that for all of you, or any of you who are working closely with me. So for those of you who don't know, if you'd like to work more closely with me, Patreon is the place I'm doing it. All right, that's the platform for the community that I'm building, that we're working together on this stuff. So if this sounds of interest to you, the links are all below to my Patreon. There's lots of free stuff over there too for the public, so go check it out. Become a patron if you're interested. For those of you that this is resonating and you would like a personal reading for how this is actually playing out in your life, the link to my website, Unseen Hands Healing, is there. Let's book a personal reading and get that going. And for everybody else, thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you click that like button, subscribe to my channel, those things just help move these messages through the YouTube algorithm to where they need to go. All right, there's Leos out here that need to hear these words, so please do that for me. Click like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, Leo. I will check in throughout September, and I'll talk to you soon.